26. Come on, baby. 27. 28. 29. Come on, one more, baby. One more. Come on, push it. 30.
Hey, Ernie, this one's for you, baby. I love you.
A deadly dinner-hour wreck in North Phoenix is under investigation tonight. Police believe it may involve a driver going the wrong way down a busy street. Mike Watkins is live right now with the story.
Yeah, Liz, more than 3 hours after this terrible accident, as you can see, Greenway Parkway still shut down at this hour in both directions. Phoenix police still on the scene trying to piece it all together, but at this point they're relatively convinced that alcohol played a role. The pictures you're about to see, very graphic, but perhaps the kind of pictures all folks should take a good, long, hard look at before they even contemplate drinking and driving. In the business of news reporting, vicious car accidents are frequently likened to war zones. This evening on Greenway Parkway, one traffic accident that truly deserves that terrible designation.
This car is just totally destroyed.
You're about a block away and heard the impact.
Yeah, it's very loud. There was no skidding at all.
Everybody's going eastbound. The truck hits me. I swear, I looked in my mirror, and there's the carnage. That's all there was.
In all, 4 vehicles involved in this evening's accident, an accident that investigators now believe may have been triggered when the driver of this late-modeled Honda Civic allegedly began driving the wrong way into oncoming traffic at perhaps as much as 50 miles an hour.
Apparently we had a car that decided to go westbound on the eastbound lanes of Greenway. The witnesses said he was going about 50 miles an hour when he impacted a full-size Ford pickup truck.
When it was over, not only the Civic and the pickup truck tangled up in this mess, but also this large van and this Dodge SUV. But the only serious injuries, and they were indeed serious, sustained by the 3 young people riding in the Civic. The young male driver and a young male front seat passenger, both transported by helicopter to awaiting emergency rooms. A young female riding in the back of the Honda, taken to the hospital by ground ambulance.
There is a smell of alcohol on the scene, but right now we're waiting for the investigators to come through with that.
Well, I guess the moral of the story is stay on your own side of the road. Don't drink and drive.
Don't drink, and that simple message that people don't seem to hear.
There you go.
Yeah, such a simple message. We say it all the time, and people do not hear. We can tell you, Liz, since that report was put together, one of the young men from the Civics has been pronounced dead. The other one is fighting for his life. The young girl in the back seat in very serious conditions. Motorists in this area should be aware that this street is...
There you go. Good, Brandon. Good job. Nicely done.
Okay, I'm Taylor, Brandon's niece, and the day the accident happened, I was really sad. We all rushed to the hospital crying. I felt really sad, and everybody else did too. And what I remember was we already rushed to the hospital, and when I went to California, I saw Brandon in his wheelchair. I know he really likes shakes, like chocolate shakes. I felt a lot better when he was drinking and eating and stuff like that. I remember the first time I saw him in the hospital, I felt kind of scared, but then I knew it was really Brandon, and I felt a lot better that he was at least in the hospital and he was getting better. and I was happy that God is taking care of him.
Now pull. Push. Push with your right arm. Pull to the left. Let's go. Pull. Push. Come on, Brandon. Go. Go, Brandon. Hard. Push. Pull. Come on, Brandon. Go. Harder. Lean into it, Brandon. Lean. Come on. There you go. Keep going, Brandon. Harder.
Things have a lot since Brandon's accident. It's been probably about a year and a half now. And I know my entire life has changed along with, the rest of my family. I'm his older sister. We're actually the closest. He's a year and a half younger than me. And it's really hard to think about the fact that you're never going to have the person that was my brother. He's changed. It's like he's gone and now there's a new brother in his place. So, just a lot of things have changed. Plus, I think it brings the reality to you that things like this do happen, and although you think that they'll never happen to you or anybody you know or anybody you love, the reality is that it does happen. And so it also, I guess it keeps you thinking that it could happen again if it's already happened once. So, I don't know, I think you go through life a little bit more cautiously, and I don't know, you just try to take advantage of the time that you get to spend with your family and friends, because you never know when things are going to change.
Kayla, Brandon's youngest sister, and basically when I first found out about his accident, I was really surprised, and I thought, he was just in a coma and it wasn't really going to impact him that much. Then after a month maybe, we found out that he had severe brain injury, and that part really impacted me because I knew that we would have to start all over with him, and he wasn't really going to be the brother that I used to have, and I'm going to have to change my whole life, just for him practically. And he lived at home for quite a bit, and my mom was there, and so she got to take care of me and him, but her life mostly revolved around him. And then over this past summer, she moved out there with him in June to take care of him. And that part really impacted me because I've learned to, take care of myself mostly. I've become more mature towards this. And now because, my dad takes care of me and stuff. And I don't know, people say it's real hard for me, but I've gotten used to the fact because I understand that she has to be there for him also. And for who he is now, he's still my brother, and since it's been such a while, I'm starting not to I still remember the old Brandon, but not as much now. I've kind of adjusted to the new Brandon, and I'm kind of glad that he will never be able to really drink and drive again, but I'm not glad that he's like this.
Hear you. Deep breath. Excellent. 9 more.
Anyone who wants to speak to Kate, you go. Yeah. Good. Then go through. May your weight. Okay, Brandon, there you go. Good, Brandon. That was a good step. He's too down. Good, Brandon, good step. Lock. You saw before.